Hello everyone, how are you? I'm gonna make a video this time and I hope you enjoy it. Um, there's actually I wanna talk about. There's actually something I wanna talk about. You have to excuse my English. This German language has messed everything up. I'm thinking in Italian, I'm talking in Italian sometimes. I'm almost forgetting Estonian and I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's weird. But let me check if my porn is showing or not. Okay, it's cool. It's safe. Just checking. I say stupid shit like that because I enjoy it. It makes people laugh. And if you don't think I'm funny, you don't have a sense of humor. You got that? Anyway, so this video it's gonna be a continuous story to the last blog post I made, where I talked about how women are more receptive to the outside influence and what other people are, throwing at them. I need to adjust that. It's bothering me. Anyways, I'm just having fun. So, my friend, my Aquarius friend, came to me and she was like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty and you have a very nice facial features, and you shouldn't be worried about how you look at all." And I was like, "Thank you." Where is that coming from? But I guess it's coming from my last blog post that I wrote. Now I'm repeating myself. Wow. So what I want to talk about, and it's something I discussed with my friend too, is that if somebody is being critical of you or is calling you names, is abusing you, oh my God, please don't let that happen to you, or taking advantage of you, it really shows something about that person doing those things rather than telling anything about you. Did you got that? It's not you, honey. It's not you. It is not you. Okay? So, and a lot of people, I think they don't even realize that. Literally, if somebody's being very judgmental of you and very critical of you, and, it hurts. Because how much can you take of you are doing that wrong? And you are talking wrong and you're dressing wrong and everything you are is just wrong. It actually shows how that person is feeling internally, and they're just projecting onto you. Unfortunately, that's what they do. And you have a choice either to confront that or walk away. I would not recommend being in that same situation for very long periods of time, because it gets to your mind. And it is different for women than it is for men. Men have an ego. Men have a very big ego. And, when I'm smiling at a guy, and a guy probably already thinks I want to have sex with him, even though I was just smiling. It doesn't mean anything. But, yeah, that's how they are. They just blow things out of proportion. And guys are like, you don't see a guy crying over someone calling them ugly. Like, they don't care. Whatever. It's like, shut up, you motherfucker. I will punch you in the face. That's how they deal with that. But women, we start to think, am I ugly? Am I ugly? Am I fat? Am I dumb? And we may start doing crazy stuff because we want that person to like us. And this behavior can be tracked back on both sides to the childhood. Okay? So I used to please other people a lot, and I wanted to have other people's approval, whereas now I really don't care what you think of me, because you just criticize me and you just judge me all the time. People love to do that to me. I don't know why, but you know, it has served me well. I don't care. I have a very, you know, I have a thicker skin now. Or maybe not a thicker skin, but it's easier for me to jump back from that because I do get influenced by it. I'm not immune, I'm not gonna lie. And the other person who's doing that, usually there's also in the childhood, there was someone, like, let's say the person is criticizing you. There's probably someone in their family who criticized the hell out of them. So now they are taking that pattern of behavior onto their relationships and doing that to other people. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry. I don't know why I was sighing so hard. I'm fine. I'm cool. Everything's fine. Yeah. That's what people do, and it's dumb. And it's really sad what it's actually doing to us. You know, we start to doubt ourselves, like, oh, it has happened to me so many times, man. I'm like, I'm not gonna go because, you know, somebody said to me something the other day and now it's stuck in my head. I'm like, not gonna do that. I don't know how to do that. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. You know, and my self-esteem is like a plane crash. Okay. It's horrible. But the thing is that, you know, when these things happen, we should really try to become more aware of how we are feeling and try to understand, is this really how we are thinking about ourselves? Like, first of all, why am I feeling so shitty? Like, I was fine. Like, 5 minutes ago, I was fine. You know, this also happens to me all the time. I'm like chilling, I'm cool, everything's fine. Then somebody comes along and says something mean because they're having a shitty day or whatever. And then I'm like having a crappy day, and you know, they may snap at something at me, they may say something bad to me, and you know, I start feeling that way. But it's not really true, it's how they are feeling. So we really need to learn how to differentiate between how am I thinking about myself and how, you know, what is that person's emotions, you know? Because that person's actions, behavior, especially when they're super negative out of nowhere, it has nothing to do with us. You know, and you know, there are times when we do acknowledge it and we are aware of that and we're like, okay, what's that person's problem? That's being aware. It's not our issue. But you know, oftentimes or not, we start to think that it's something to do with us, and that's really toxic. So that's why I said you either confront that person about their behavior or walk away, because you know, changing that kind of a behavior or being this in that negative way, it's gonna be very hard to change, because as I said, it's something to do with their childhood, something that they have learned from the ground up growing up, and it's gonna take a lot of inner work to shake that off. I love psychology. I love psychology. It's amazing. It makes perfect sense. I would definitely recommend reading on how your brain works, and because that helps understand how you work, where are your feelings coming from, where are other people's feelings and behaviors coming from, and how it all correlates to one another. So it's just amazing. But that was my message for this video. I can't make it too long because I've made already 2 times and the blog is like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't upload your video, it's too large. Okay. So I hope you enjoy that video. Na 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 na. I don't know what's the matter with me. I'm just saying, keep it cool. Yeah, you're amazing. You are a beautiful human being who has a lot to offer to the world. And there are a lot of people who love you and they love to be around you. They love your company. You should never let anyone's toxic inner world that is already destroying them destroy you. Yeah. I love you guys. I hope to talk to you soon again, I guess, if I'm gonna make a video or write to you soon. Whatever. Love you. Mwah. Ciao.